Hello, greetings. I cannot tell you in what pain I am and what crisis and what dilemma. So, here, on one hand, we have our Imams, right? Shia Islam. I was a Shia, 12 Shia. We have our Imams, and with such great life examples and sayings that my mind I kind of lose my bearings here, that I feel very like I've committed like blasphemy or something, and been going against this sacred religion. So the thing is that I was going to try and say like what I feel, how great my imams were, but as great as they were. But I can, as great as they were, still the Quran has these ayats which I found objectionable. Surah Nur ayat, prostitution allowed of slave girls under consent. And can't remember now the ayats, names, numbers. And Surah Azab. So, like our Imams being so great. And then I read Jiddu Krishnamurti. So, authority. We we have to believe in our Imams to follow them, and then praise the Lord, and then praise Rasulullah for. We thought this was a blessing. They were the stars that guided us. We need stars, in those olden days. Travelers used to look at the stars and get guidance from that. So, like a lighthouse. So, all this, let me see if I can bring myself up to express myself. So I was going to say, I've got Imam Musa Kazim. He was my sixth Imam. No, seventh. Sixth was his father, Imam Jafar Sadiq. Sorry, excuse me, I just crack up here. No. So, am I did I go mad, or am I in my right mind or something? That I've become an ex-Shia. I still cannot come to terms with what has happened, but I will, you see, I will get, so, no, the thing is that if we may look at this, that how could a religious scholars, Quranic ayats are there that have brought out contradictions in, and all, seeing how, poor Zed and poor Zainab and Josh. Is this? No, this was before in multilingual Quran. You're not setting this thing up against the. No, it is in multilingual. Comments are there. Is that commentary? Sorry, comments. So as Matt, you can just go through this madness, and it is for the very people who understand madness, professionals. So you see, The thing is that Imam Hussain said, be free from tyranny and what else? Arrogance. Yes. And then and Imam Musa Kazim told this man who was playing, no, he told his wife actually, that one, second, third, fourth, no, no, हाँ इधर भी हम पकड़ रहे हैं इमाम को हाँ So I was trying to go the other way, trying to say, is there any rights for children in the Quran? There is one that children, women and men call out to for help. So that also, like, and then is it better that that the pagan Arabs, I, I, I think they would have buried their daughters, 6-year-old daughters alive if they knew that a 54-year-old man or something would marry their daughter. 54. Yeah. Better to bury your daughter alive. No, no. No, no, sorry. I'm not saying it is wrong, it is a right thing, but I'm not saying it is right to bury your daughters. I'm just saying that would you, if you had like only two choices and no more, either you bury your daughter alive or you get her married at the age of 6 to a man called Muhammad. And he's 54 years old. And he's the prophet. He says he's a prophet. And Aisha did not hurt him. He hurt. No, forget that. 6 years. Okay. No. I will. In this day and age, yeah. So that day and age, even Bibi Maryam got married to, we are told, Joseph at the age of 12 or something. So, no, that was even before, long time, 2000 years before. Okay, see, now how much do I know? What knowledge do I have of those ancient times? The only knowledge which is given to me in the scriptures and history books. And so this thing happening, so I won't go there. Two choices, I drop this. Because, okay, no, I don't know. You can find, if you are interested, you can still pursue this in your contemplation. Bury your 6-year-old alive. According to the Sunni and some Shia, well, the Shias on one hand said that Rasulullah, God wanted to establish this law of when the girl is 9 years old, and they all had to participate in this, like Aisha, and then Zainab bin Josh had to participate. No, she was forced. Believer. You see, I was not told like that. That believers, Zainab, I thought Zainab bin Josh had a choice. See how confusing it is? And we are told that this religion is on haq, justice. This is the this is the prophet of justice, mercy. I don't know what it means. Mercy means that everyone gets a blessing, and will they all? Those who sin will get it very badly, because justice has to come for peace. I love that, right? I mean, I cannot put it in. Excuse me. I cannot put it in proper words here. So justice, peace, all this, right, going around. And so you can tell me, put it properly for me. I need an English translator, proper English speaker. to help me. So anyways, tutti putti, broken English, bad English, I was still. Now my mind, I'm like about to burst again, and pain has a little bit disappeared. This is very therapeutic, excuse me. Yes, so I took us a short break. This is not a live stream, but forgive me if I. So you see, Imam Musa Kazim told this the wife of this man. So excuse me, if the man playing music in his house was is he, who is he? So the wife said he's a that he is a man. But the wife said he's a free man. Is he a slave or a free man? So no. Imam Musa Kazim did ask the wife like this. So is he a free man or a slave? And the wife said he's a free man. So Imam Musa Kazim said that's why. If he was, you see, if he was a slave of Allah, servant of Allah, slave of Allah, he would not play music, because music is coming from Satan, and he's doing satanic work here. And yeah, you're not free from your desires. You can see that, right? We're not free from our desires. And then Imam Hussain said a very good thing. Two things in this world which could be very greed, tyranny, and is it really, shouldn't we be free from our desires rather than tyranny, arrogance and tyranny? So no, this is so confusing because I don't have that intellectual mind to think, or where shall I start from? Allah. No, it's the discovering God, God's existence, or nothingness. But there's something here. Something is here, which means that. So this something, surely you prefer the life of this world. Do not quote the Quran anymore. So like this, I've been like feeling so guilty with the religion, not being able to. Come on, how many of us Shias get angry? Or how many of us feel that we are slaves of Allah? This means if we are La ilaha illallah, this means that we would not even be, right? What does taqwa mean? What does La ilaha illallah mean? There is no God. There is a La ilaha illallah. There is no God but one God. La ilaha illallah. Loosely put, I guess. So it means there's no God but one God. Okay, no God but one God. No God but one God. Where do the human beings come in? No. What we were now on the serious tone. Oh my God. The thing is that we humans have desire and all this other than God. That would be shit. According to our religion, yes. Shia Islam and Islam. Other Islam. So this desire, we should be totally free. So But yeah, but Imams have also said that you cannot reach this God without us. Only through us can you reach this God. And with our reasoning pattern and, everything, reasoning and worship. So we can be free. We can go to Jittu Krishnamurti. We can go to Muji Baba. You can listen to me. But you will never find that God, the true God, except through Ahl Bayt and Rasulullah. And then praise be to Muhammad. So I don't know how to say this, and there's all. And yeah, so we have to be grateful to our teachers, to that which God sent us to guide us. Like like for example, in college, if we have to acknowledge our teacher. If we write a project, acknowledgements we have to do also. Who helped us along the way, where we got these references from. We have to put it down. Write it down there. Acknowledge things. In a book, even if you're writing a book, you would know. There's an acknowledgement page. So much grateful. Okay, but I have to question. I questioned Imam Hussain, Karbala, everything. I have to question this. So Imam Hussain Kazim, examples. You see, it came from, we need examples. Even in the Indian Hindu Sanatana Dharma, we need examples and a guide. Whether it is nature, whatever it is, the guide is there outside and then it reflects inside. So the Quran ayat say reflect alone and also like outside. See how we have made the sky without the pillars, you can see. I mean, how we have created this space. Created, isn't the sky is not created. I don't know how we made the sky, how it is put, because I want to be very, very. Let's see. You see how the sky has come up without the pillars. So sorry, without, I'm just taking all this out. The pillars, you can see how the sky, heavens came up without the pillars. There's Vaikunta too. Acha, don't hit on the Hindus, please. How the sky without the pillars. No, because the Hindus were saying what kind of. So some Hindu was saying like, what kind of a verse is this without the pillars? God, of course it is without the pillars. How the sky without the pillar? Quran. Okay, I'm searching for this. So I just want to tell you in what madness I am right now, without any pillars that you can see. So what is the word used here? In English, Allah Almighty says, Allah is He who raised the heavens without any pillars. That you can see. Okay, He raised heavens and without any pillars. What is so funny about this? Here we need pillars. We have a roof on our heads. So I'm a little gone case. Lost. The religion I have lost, you see, it is, no, look at it seriously. Allah Almighty says, okay, which Quran ayat where? I found this in an article, Secrets of Quran Miracles, site of Abdul Daim Al-Kahil, Al-Kahil. Oh, we have raised the heavens without any pillars. That you can see. So, raise the heavens. He has created the skies. He has created the skies without the pillars that you may see. And He has created, it's Surah 31 verse 10. Created the skies without the pillars, yeah. Sky was, yes. So see how misguided I am, how lost I feel, even though we have 12 imams. Do you see this? Where am I going? Help me, help me, help me. Help me, help me, help me. And so Amina Sardar really reminded me of a great verse. God says, I have to, I'm saying help me, God says, help me. God, so what is the first? Okay, this great Allah says, help me so that I can help you. But what if I don't believe in you? Of course you believe in Allah. That's true, yeah. The phrase, God helps those who help themselves. The help me. Indeed, Allah will help those who help Him. Yeah, there is a verse here, wait. Tafsir of chapter, we are going to sunnahonline.com. I'm going. I didn't show you. Oh, this is so this is Sunnah. Let me show you this. But, okay, let's see what is it. Indeed, Allah will help those who help Him. Please do not mind, sometimes I joke, like light-hearted, laughing, cracking up. Indeed, Allah will help those who help Him. Indeed, Allah is exalted in might, all-powerful. So, exalted in might, all-powerful. Allah the Mighty and Majestic explains in this noble ayah that He has sworn to help and give victory to those who help Him. Help Him. Those who, if we... See, I don't know these kind of verses, I have to contemplate deeply. It's human will, God's help. So, helping the oppressed or the confused. Now, let's say if I am confused, I'm in doubt scientifically. If this Quran, really scientists would have come and maybe they would have. I don't know. Forget that also, all the maybes. Okay, so forget all the maybes because we had too many guess and maybe if this and too many. So what shall we do? What what is this? What is this? This is what it is. And then what is this? This here, the voice, what is this? This is a voice. So, in, this is a voice you can hear in movement. Whose voice is it? Let's see if we can reach it like that. Let's find out. It is my voice, Zahra. Your voice. It is a personal pronoun? Yes. Why do we have personal pronouns? God, because we came here out of something. Yes, some union. Yes, some movement. So, now, here, what is this? This is what it is. No definition. Nothing to define, nothing to guess. Then what brought us to this? Where I am Zahra and you are someone else. Huh? I don't know. We came here to find out our true nature. What is, is. Come on, come on. Can you not see? The seeing of the eyes are limited. The mind boggled. When your mind is boggled, although it is also limited, what do you do? What do I do? When in doubt, Imam Ali says, stop. Great Imam Ali. This is where I didn't want to go. When in doubt, stop. Take a break. So I'm going to take a break and sharing my doubts. What is this other than what is? What is this other than what is? When in doubt, stop. What is going on? The mind. Doubt is going on. Mind is trying to find. Yeah, so I think I'm just sharing that something has gone wrong, and that I'm doubting my religion and going back, and it is a great turmoil, and I'm in and losing. So so let's suppose that what really happened to me was, on one hand I was like, wow, Imam Hussain Kazim, yeah, great examples, and sayings that I cannot come close to, giving quotes like that, wisdom, and then on the other hand, when maybe I'm living a fake life, and have I compromised? I've already done this, right? So a fake person, dishonest, sacrificed. I mean, compromised, not sacrificed. There's a compromise and there's a sacrifice. So I did some compromising my values by living, and weakness, all this. So I compromised somewhere with this world, and the true sacrifice could not come out of me because I've been bad. and intentions not so sincere. So compromise, and you compromise with your values, you compromise, no, how do you say this? Yeah, you compromise with the world. Because you see this fear in the heart. I don't want to suffer, I don't want to suffer. So where am I now? In this compromise. I tried to get out of it. Do you think I could have taken an easy way out reading Jiddu Krishnamurti? Because by praying to God, naughty, like where did I go wrong? Because my prayers were not heard. So for the time being, self-introspection, self-looking into the, where's this person compromised to get out of her sufferance. So to see this, to acknowledge it, to confess, and then we can see our weaknesses, because we cannot get to God without Ahl al-Bayt in our Shia Islam. So the true God, who is it? Oh, I know who the true God is. It's when you are effaced from the face of this world. When you don't remain you, that's the true God. No need for this me, I, Zahra Jawad, need this, want this. So one moment of truth, seeing, and really, is it I knowing it? I know where I went wrong, where this I, Zahra Jawad, with my weakness went wrong, with my smallness, with my fears, with all this. Do you see this? So, with my struggle, failed. So they say, they. Yeah, so is this, have I been honest enough now? Can you please make my ego go away and all this, and have mercy on me. So, see, still reaching out to God, Well, that was a believer. Believer part. What kind of a believer was I? Yes, we could not even call ourselves believers. So, needed someone to tell us that, what? I don't know, that you are right or you are wrong. Someone who has reached that, I don't know. There is nothing but Allah, nothing but God. So then I realized what, like Dr. Amit Goswami, when I read his interview on the internet in Karachi, I was like, oh my God, he has got it and I haven't got it. So what I did was, now what did I do? To um, for, to say that, to really get it, who is the one who's getting it, right? So I went round in circles like this. Now I was trying to get this La ilaha illallah, or there is nothing but God. Even I do not exist, but I exist in part. Is there some holes? There is, but the wholeness, the part cannot tell you. This part tell me about the wholeness. I'm a part. What are you a part of? What am I a part of? My parents. And this goes on. So my parents, part of, we are all, am I jumping the gun by saying we are all human beings? What's a human? What is it to be human? So, this type of questioning was also not working. I've done it in Karachi and failed. So then what do I do now? I was drowning, dying, and I found Muji Baba. So Muji Baba said, see this, leave beside the thoughts, mind. You see, psychologists, they also say that all are like, the books I've read, I think, self-help books, like all our worries are from the past. Something has happened to us, so we fear the future, the unknown future also, we're not sure. And then certainty, you know what Dr. Deepak Chopra is 7 spiritual laws of success. Like, let yourself be in this uncertainty and don't defend yourself. One day put for that and another day put for uncertainty, so that we don't go to fortune tellers. What will happen to us tomorrow? Or just rely on our destiny, unknown destiny, or the past. Depend on the past. So if a lot of bad has happened in the past, then we will be looking forward to all the bad in the past until grace, some miracle takes place and we change. You see where I'm in all this turmoil, confusion, lost, can't find my way. So who did I have to blame? I blamed it on this religion. 12 imams we have, still we didn't get it. La ilaha illallah. So then Imam Musaika and all this, and then authority. So that person who, Jiddu Krishnamurti, who was showing us, I was reading his book, said that don't give importance to me. Like, we do not say Allah, salutations and blessings on Jiddu Krishnamurti and this all. So what he found was that he dissolved that theosophic society which wanted to make him into a teacher, world teacher. He dissolved all that. He said truth is a pathless. It was after his brother's death, then he searched. And what he found was he was gone. He was no more. And this is the true La ilaha illallah. He was gone. So when as Muslims you are gone, what do you have to defend on? Someone is burning the Quran, someone is doing this. You at least know that there's only one God and no other God. And nothing to defend in this nothingness but God. You see how Dr. Amit Goswami got it? Is he going around killing people? You are Shia, you are not a Muslim, I'm Sunni, I'm a true Muslim, this, that. No. A true Muslim, a true believer has nothing to defend. In the Quran ayat also, the infidels and all, they cannot harm Allah and His Messenger and the believers. Why? Because I hope it was we, but they have forgotten. They have not forgotten, they have no sense of the me, the self. Nothing, when you become totally dead, die before your death. There's a saying that they say of Prophet Muhammad has said it, but it could be a Greek saying from the ancient Greek time. Die before your death. But okay, let's see if it comes from Prophet Muhammad. Now we have to see whether it comes from Prophet Muhammad and then Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. You see, something has gone wrong somewhere. For the Muslims, if it comes from Prophet Muhammad, it is true. For the Christians, if it comes from Jesus Christ in their Bible, it is true. What is this? We need to find a common, the true, universal truth. No Christian, no Muslim, no Jew, nothing. So what is it? Because I went around in circles and then, how did Bibi Maryam, how do I know the miracle took place? I did not witness it. And doesn't God that in the fire, Hazrat Musa tells Hazrat Musa, no, we are told no, that's from the Hadith, I think, Ex-Shia, narrations from the Imam. No, that fire, the Creator and who were around, who was in, and Hazrat Musa had to also seek a guru, Khidr in Surah Kaf. You see, I'm not getting in the proper flow of things. It's so confusing. And then we can read the parables of our Imam and not get it. So where do we start from? Nothing. And yet we are something. Yes, we can say we are something. We are something. And if you want to stick to this something, you are most welcome. It is not most welcome. I just want to show you that if I stick to this something, I am something, or so logically, I am. Where did this I come up with? There must be, you see, before every something must be something, and then from that something must be a complete nothing. And when you're in that, couldn't it be like that? Because everything is either not everything. Can you find everything in some things? No. So we cannot find everything in something. So something is to be contemplated about. You can't find everything. And so we go in this achievement and why do we want? And good thing this religion came out that we have to question now on one side this, on the other side that. I hope that with no offense to anyone, and our Imam is gone, Shaheed. and so much tough times that I really started to, I've already said this, that my mind became skeptic and started to, get very angry. Like, I think this is I just wanted peace and all this conflict ending and all. What is this fighting for? Why are they going after the true imams? Why can't they understand? So much torture, torment, putting. So even the Christian saints went through these drastic things. You listen to Igor Kufayev, he has a very good, succinctly explains why the drastic problems we had. The Christians had saints, Christian saints, and in his, I think which video was it on YouTube? The last video I've seen. So you know why were the Umayyads first, then the Abbasides? Why were they going caliphs? They were calling themselves. They had made themselves Muslim caliphs by election or by council or shura or like that. So, and imams were saying we are the chosen ones. So there came a time when in my life that I started to doubt. I thought that no, self-esteem. So Yazid's self-esteem became so low, I felt like mine. If you keep telling the other person, you are bad, you are bad, you are bad, there's a way of bringing the truth to that child even. You are a liar, you are a liar. Even though, even though if a child lies and you keep saying you're a liar, 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 and your love is foolish, you don't love me, you love yourself. And then what happens is you put that, you see in the Bible also, I found this verse later, that don't let anyone get snatched from the grace of God, lose the grace of God and falter. So it is in our hands, the adults. Although Jesus Christ, about children, he said, if through them you will go to the heaven, or and thank you God for keeping these things away from the wise and giving it to these children. That's another point. Now I have so self-esteem. Yazid. So I now Imam Hussein's grandfather, the Quran came down on his heart, but through the true spirit. So isn't it on them, the onus lies on them, burden lies on them to make us good people? Why can't they just touch us and we will be good? And then we are going to the Imam Barga, asking them and dua tawassul and all the time, like so many, every Tuesday, asking them. You see what I mean? For once and for all, just bless us, that's it. What is this all the time? My prayer, on the other hand, they say this is very humble, humiliate. Oh, no, I mean, you humble. What's the other word for it? I try to say that other word, but I can't. Humble and can't find that word. Sorry. So humble, humble all the time, like, yeah, and don't forget to pray to God and always acknowledge them, our imams. And we are so blessed. My mother, me, oh, no, actually, you people. So who is, if Alim came and told us, our Marja came and told us we were bad, I would understand that. I would go and do something about it. But if, before I lost my mind, but if, let's say if my father says that we are raw Shias, kache, not really, we're just not well done Shias, not ripe Shias, then I would question him too, like, how come Imam Hussain has not kept you away from certain things that you do? So I don't want to say that. And then maybe some Shias have the strength. Yeah, and he was telling me, like, how come you cannot come to Ashura? You must not miss Ashura. And there's no way you should miss Ashura day, 10th of Muharram. I mean, there are people in, like physically challenged coming there. So, see, this is the thing. I'm not trying to right now put it on my father, but I'm just saying that a true teacher, guide, without even why should you know he's a guru? Why should you know? Okay, for a little while, not for, we are all equal one. I'm not above you, you are not above me. See, do you see this? This insight has come. Like so piety should be known. Self-righteousness. No, sorry, I'm getting like this against my imams. Were they truly pure beings, or did they want this show off of self-righteousness? Before any Shia, no Shia can knock me down. I have knocked myself down inside. So I'm in pain myself. Oh my God. This chalak, this cleverness. A humble person. Oh, on one hand we are told by Jesus Christ to give with your right hand so that your left hand does not know. Do you get what I'm saying? Oh, okay, sorry, I have to go now. Very suddenly. Suddenly. There's a song, Suddenly.